Hello guys, we are here with John Lundvik competing this Saturday in Melodifestivalen. How are you today?
I'm very well. I'm longing for Saturday.
Yeah?
You know, these days will be so much like interviews and rehearsals and stuff, so I'm ready to go. I just want to sing and do this.
Yeah, so you have quite an impressive resume. You've been writing the song for the royal wedding, for our crown princess. You've been writing the song for the Olympic Swedish team. And last year you came third in Melodifestivalen final. And you also became more known to the Swedish audience last year. How did last year's success change your career?
Well, in every possible way, because it's always been a dream being a successful artist and being known as a singer. And I've been not hiding, but I've been a songwriter behind the artist for so many years. And with that breakthrough, I mean, I got the chance to tour as an artist. I've been doing a lot of TV programs. I've been doing everything that I've always dreamt of doing. So I'm so thankful, and I just hope that I will grow really old with the music industry.
So this year you also have a chance to make some Eurovision history. You not only you have a big chance to win here in Sweden and represent Sweden in Eurovision, but you also have a song in UK which you have written, Bigger Than Us, with Michael Rice. How does this make you feel? That because you're one of, I don't even know if it's ever been done in Eurovision history that an artist competes for two countries.
Yeah.
How does this make you feel if you would actually win in Sweden?
I mean, it has to feel amazing. It can't feel any other way, because again, if this will be the scenario, having that on your resume and being a part of that, that's huge. So I'm just gonna try to be positive and do what I love the most, sing and have fun, because at the end of the day it's all about the song. We can't really change the minds of how people will react on Saturday or how they will vote, but all we can do is just go for it, and that's what we're gonna do.
So when you submitted the songs for Melodifestivalen, you submitted both the song that won in UK and this Too Late for Love. So can you tell us a little bit about the process?
Yeah. It's a good question, because we submitted both songs, as you said, Bigger Than Us and Too Late for Love, but the jury in Sweden and my record label and management, they gave Too Late for Love higher points, and it was also a huge step for me as an artist, going from the ballad guy, the ballad singer, to an up-tempo song where I actually can move a little bit and show like a more like energized piece of myself, and I think that's cool to have a little transaction between start and where you want to go. Yeah. So I think that was a good choice.
So how would it feel if you would possibly win and represent Sweden? Yeah. How would it feel to compete against yourself with the UK? Would it feel?
First of all, that would be crazy, because as you said, I think it's never been done before. But at the end of the day, it has to be only joy, because I've written 2 songs, and one is already in Israel, in Tel Aviv. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out on Saturday.
Yeah.
So is there any personal story behind the song? How did it come to you, the song?
Too Late for Love?
Exactly.
It's a great question, because me and Anders Wrethov, we have kids. And I called him one day, and he said, I said, "Hey Anders, hey, what are you doing? I'm coming by the studio." And because I had a gig in Malmö, and he lives in Vellinge. So I came to the studio, and we started talking about formula, like what we give our babies when they sleep. And all of a sudden he just turns around to the piano and starts like playing and humming, and I started to sing, and a couple of hours later the song is written. And one guy that joined us is Andreas Stone, and so we're 3 on the song, 3 brothers. Wow. 3 good friends, and we wanted also to. He told me, "John, I think you should do Melodifestivalen one more time." And I was really scared, because I thought, well, you know, last year was kind of good. I don't want to risk that again. But we did, and I'm so happy we found this song and wrote it.
Yeah. So on Saturday you will compete as number 10 out of 12. And if we look on the betting sites, you're number 1. If we look at Spotify, you're number 1 as well. I checked today, you have 2.3 million streams on Spotify.
Wow.
So you're leading of all the other contestants.
Wow.
And you're also the second most viewed artist on YouTube of all these competing artists. Does this put a lot of pressure on you? Like, if you compare to last year, do you enjoy this year more or last year? Like, what's the feeling?
It's also a good question because it's a combination. You're only an underdog one time. This year I'm not. So it's a lot more pressure compared to last year. But at the same time, having a song that people love, that's the coolest thing in the world. And I'm not really looking on the betting sites because it's like, it's yada yada for me. But as you said, I think it's positive. It has to be positive. But I just really hope the Swedish people hasn't changed their minds on Saturday.
I'm sure that happened. And I wanted to ask you about semi-final 4. Because just before they announced that you were going straight to final, we could see on the TV that you were crossing your arms and looking down at the floor. What went through in your head by that moment?
You know, it's almost like a death sentence, because even though I felt like I really did a good performance with the girl, I felt on the last tone, it was like, yes, we did it. But then again, it's up to the Swedes to vote. Even if I perform well, it's not a security that the Swedes will vote for you. So I was like, oh, please, 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 please let us go forward. And we did. And that was such a relief. And I also got very emotional because it's huge. Going direct to the final and being the first one. Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about your staging, because it's very minimalistic but very powerful at the same time. Is there any message behind with I'm thinking about the big LED screen above your head. Is there any, what was the thought about the staging?
You know, again, my success is based on having the right people around me. And Dennis and Sign is doing my number. And since I was the last one competing, they wanted to do something totally different. They wanted to eliminate all the lights on stage and think different, think outside of the box. And it's fun because we build this first verse in a light room, and all of a sudden it evolves into a huge lightning show. But it's only us and the lights. But it's all them, Dennis and Sign. They did it.
So also, will you make any changes in the number for the final on Saturday?
Not any changes. We will look it through a million times. I mean, we will start rehearsing this week, and we have the international jury on Friday. They're really important to go all in and show them our real deal. But again, I think just believe in ourselves and do it. Of course, there will be a small minor adjustments on maybe some more lighting, the camera angles may be a little bit different, but it's the same number. Yeah, minor changes, yeah.
And we also need to talk about your amazing 4 ladies, the gospel choirs. Tell us about that. How did you meet them? How did you find each other?
I wanted to honor Melodifestivalen with vocals, because at the beginning, Melodifestivalen was all about the song and the singing, and I wanted to bring that to the table. So I called Paris, who is an amazing singer, and she's also a choir leader. And I said, Paris, I need you to get the best girls on the planet. And she said, do we have the money for this? What do you mean? I said, we need the best of the best. How much time do I have? Till tomorrow.
It was tight.
Yeah, it was tight. So she called Ashley from DC, and she said, "Wow, let's do it." She flew in. Lulu, she's from Sweden, and Dina is also from Sweden. But so that's the story. And the most important thing is that they really like each other as persons. They're not only great singers, they are also, they have great personality and great chemistry. So yeah, that's important. Yeah.
Do you spend a lot of time with each other, or do you do your stuff on your own?
No, I mean, we're friends, we're family now. So we've been out eating, having a few glasses of wine, laughing, just getting the chemistry going. And I think that's also a little ingredients that people can feel when they watch us. Like, we're having fun together, and I think that's a good thing.
Just a final question. What's your favorite Eurovision act in
history?
In history.
Wow, that's
a tough one, yeah.
Wow.
If you have any favorite
as a Swedish man, I will say Evighet, with Carola. That's
Invincible, right? I think.
Yeah. That's one of those songs that's like, ooh, girl, keep going. But then, of course, Loreen, Euphoria.
Yeah,
come on. Yeah. So, but I have to say, now I have said 3, but Conchita Wurst with
Rise Like a Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
What a melody, what a message, and what a singer. That was like all the way for me. But it's a combination.
It is.
Yeah.
What about this year? Have you been looking at other countries, what they are sending to Eurovision?
You know, we've been rehearsing so much, and as a father as well, I haven't had the time to look into other countries. I just got to do my own work.
Yeah. Focus on what you do best. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much, John.
Thank you.
And good luck on Saturday. Thank you.